not good. Hold on. Ugh. Hold on. Okay, let me get into my iPad so I can see what you girls are saying. It's gonna be a very chill sort of live. We're gonna do skincare. I guess I kind of don't see one. I'm gonna do skincare and I'm gonna roll my hair. I'm gonna take a break from the straightener. Oh. Ew. I have a pimple like right here. Yeah, so like y'all know that I got COVID back in September, and as of tonight my fever is now back. I've been having trouble breathing all day and just felt all of a sudden just like really oh no, not the brightness, my sound. Hey Sophia. I just felt all of a sudden like really like energy fatigued today, and it was really scary, and I cried several times about it. So, and my mom like didn't know what was going on, and like she started yelling because like I wasn't helping her in the kitchen, and then like I literally tried to go in there to help her, and I ended up laying on the ground in the kitchen, and she was like, "Oh, I didn't realize you were that sick," and I'm like, "Yeah, I told you I'm not feeling well today," and like she literally had to help me up and go back in my room. That's how bad it was. I thought about not talking about it. You girls know I'm always gonna keep it real with you. I was gonna start with my skincare. Let me get mine. So I bought these on TikTok. I'll link these in the comments for you after this video is like officially official. Aren't they pretty? Just and I hope that like to those of you girls that are like younger and like maybe you can't really, or like you've been very fortunate with your health, even people that are older than me are sometimes more fortunate with their health, and I hope that this can show you that like if you want to do something with your life, like if you want to do anything with your life, like you should do it, because you never know when circumstances are going to change. And that's not to say I'm never going to be normal again, but like, you know what I mean? Like you need to do things while you still can, because like our health is a blessing, our ability to breathe is a blessing, you know what I mean, girl? And like it's really important that like if you want to do something, you go ahead and do it. Don't just like save stuff for the future just because your future might look different than what you envisioned. And that's not to sound depressing. It might be a good different, you know what I mean? But no more creeps 2026. I've just been sick today. I've just been sick. I had a very busy day yesterday. If those of you who are new might not know this, but like I only leave my house every other day. I cannot handle every day. Just because after having COVID, my energy is taking a hit, my breathing is taking a hit, and anyways, I've just been kind of busy this week, and like today I just really been feeling it, like I couldn't go anymore. But anyways, let's get into shaving my face. So I have a spray ball. This is just water. And you can use oil for this, but I don't know where my face oil is. So water works just fine, you know what I mean? And I don't know if you girls will really be able to see the insane amount of hair that comes off of my face, but I'll show you the paper towel so then you'll be able to see it on the paper towel. But I just use these like little, and I do have pants on, by the way. These are like soccer shorts, running shorts. They have little pockets. So don't let the way that I'm sitting in my big t-shirt like throw you off. But anyways, when I do this, I take the little plastic thing off of it, and then I like to pull, and then I go like this. And make sure that you don't shave this hair right here, because you could accidentally give yourself sideburns. You see that? Look. Can y'all see that? Oh, thank you, Lele. That's so sweet of you. Shout out to Lele. Let me, love you too. Thank you. Wow, y'all are so sweet. Let me put my links in the chat for y'all. I totally forgot about that. So y'all just brighten my day every single time. This is why I love coming on here and talking to you girls. The powder? Huh. I found like it's more like, what was I gonna say? More likely that I scratch myself when I do the powder. But that's a good idea. I have done that before. Okay, I gotta get it wet. And now, I think I did it right there last, so let's go. Good. And then you also want to go underneath. Because when the light, if you're anywhere, oh, this is the hair. I don't know if you can see that. Just because it doesn't, like the razor doesn't glide as well as it does, you know what I mean? Like think about if a man shaved his face like dry or just with powder, you know what I mean? Like it would cause more ingrown hairs and like hurt, you know what I mean? I know women's hair is different, but I feel like, I don't know, it just feels more scratchy. It doesn't feel smooth. Like with this, with water or oil, it feels smooth. It just basically come down from the ear. This time I won't wipe it off my face so you can see it. Okay, you see? This is the side that's done. Can you see, like, where is it? It's right here. Jesus Christ is Lord. Jesus Christ is Lord. No, you can't see it. Yeah, you can see it. Yeah, see that big line? That's all hair. There it is. You know what song I was singing today? I was singing Coat of Many Colors by Brandon Lake. I literally, if you saw my Snapchat story, you already know what I was doing today, but I was in the bath, and I didn't tell Snapchat this part though. I was sitting in there crying because I just felt so sick today, and I was just like, when is enough enough? You know what I mean? Like, when is it gonna be like, okay, Ashley, you did your time, now you're gonna feel good again? Like, when is that gonna happen? Because I'd like to know, is it gonna happen? Don't even want to go there, but I just put on some Jesus music, and I was like, you know, maybe if I put some more positive things in my head, it'll make me feel a little better. And I don't know, there's just this beautiful song by Brandon Lake called Coat of Many Colors, and it's really, really good. And it's like, I wear my coat everywhere I go. I wear my coat, I want the world to know. Like, I'm showing the world, like, what God has done for me, and how, like, God's grace throughout my life has given me many gifts. And, like, this, like, having this platform is one of those amazing gifts. And having my platform on Snapchat is also an amazing gift, you know? Jesus is able, amen. Hey. Yeah, Dolly Parton also has a song, but like hers is, that one's more so about her, I think it's more about her upbringing, but yeah, she does. The Brandon Lake one is newer. I don't believe they're the same song though. I'm just doing my forehead, and yes, I do shave my whole face when I do this. Once I was a baby, and then I just kind of calm down. I try to stay out of my hairline because I don't want to like accidentally, you know what I mean, like cut those hairs. But this part right here is shockingly hairy. Do you see that big line of hair? You see that right there? I have on the back camera, so like I can't tell like what y'all can see and what you can't see. It's like right here. I'm just using water. I used to use the Drunk Elephant Luxury Facial Oil, but I don't know where it is right now. And after the day I had, I'm not up to searching for it. I wish y'all could see my room. My room is a mess. Like, you cannot, like, you can, like, the floor right here is clear, but, like, behind my bed, like, y'all know that's where I keep my, I think I have 3 hampers full of clean clothes there now. I've been so busy, and then I haven't felt well. Okay, now here's the mustache. So sometimes I do my mustache, sometimes I don't. The nice thing about any hair removal method is, like, hair is hair, it's going to grow back. Shaving does not make your hair grow in thicker. If you decide that you don't like y'all know that I also shave my arms. My OGs know that I shave my arms. I just love it. Like, it doesn't grow in thicker. I just like the way my arms look. Anyways, point taken. But if you ever do a hair removal method, whether it's shaving or like nair or whatever, like, just let the hair grow back in and then wax it off, and then it'll grow back natural as if you never would have removed it. So don't be so afraid to like try different ways to remove your hair. But what the heck, I'll just shave it. Because most of the time I won't do my upper lip, and I'll pluck it. And then I'm not gonna shave over this pimple right here. Can you see that? Because that's gonna inflame it more. But let me make sure that And again, you want to make sure you really get like underneath your jaw lines, because if you're ever standing in front of a window and that light comes through, you have this like, I don't know, like the light catches the little hairs coming off your face. And again, like, it's totally fine if like you want to leave your hair on your face alone, you do you, girl. But this is what I like. It helps my makeup go on smoother, and I feel like it helps me like look better. Exactly. It makes the foundation go on so much better. Exactly. Yes, I do that as well to open all my pores, the steamer, and then I apply my serum and moisturizer, period. Okay, then I'm going to put this on. I was going to, you know what I grabbed? I grabbed this, but I just realized that if you're going to shave your face, you shouldn't use an active. This is an active. This is a very strong active. This is probably the strongest active I've ever used. This is called tretinoin. This is prescription only. I get it from my dermatologist. It cost me like $20. And it lasts me forever. I've had this one since August. But you only use a pea size because it's that strong. But I have cystic acne, but this stuff keeps me like really nice and clear. So if you haven't made an appointment with your dermatologist here, girl, this is the stuff. Like, this is the stuff. I feel like I do it every couple weeks. Now I'm just gonna take this moisturizing cream. The thing is that, like, women's hair doesn't grow like men's hair. So, like, I could do it or I could not do it, you know? But I just find that it, like, you'll see, like, tomorrow or the day after that when I get on live and I do makeup again, that, like, my face has a glow. And again, I do have on shorts. This is just a big t-shirt. I tend to like my t-shirts big. Also, I do sell this shirt on my TikTok shop, so if you girls want it, you can match shirts with me, or those of you dudes who watch me. I sell this on my TikTok, so if you want this shirt, girl, go get it from my TikTok. And then after this video publishes, I'll put the link in the comments so we can all match. Did I do a hot towel first? No. You mean matcha? I love matcha. I know you understand. Oh my love. I was listening to Britney Spears and also Brandon Lake in the bathtub today. Sometimes you ew. What is going on right here? I think this is just from having it up in the bun. This is why people are like, well, I like your messy bun. Why don't you put it up in the bun? Like, this is why. This is why. Because if I spend so much time to straighten and blow dry my hair, why am I gonna put it up in a bun? It's just gonna do this. And then I have to do content for here, for Snapchat, and for TikTok. I know, first world problems. But I feel like I get a lot of compliments on my hair. Like I get a lot of compliments on here and in person. And I feel like I straighten my hair a lot. And then I'm like, maybe because my hair is mostly naturally straight now, the straightener doesn't damage it that much. You know what I mean? Because I use it on a pretty low heat. But then I do know that heat damage, like, you know what I mean? Like, it occurs over time. So I'm like, maybe I should back off on the straightener a little bit, you know? Even though I like it better and that y'all like it better, but today we're going to do heatless curls. Wah, I know. Hot towel shave in the barber shop. Oh, cool. I don't think I've ever had anything done at a barber shop before. I know that I've seen girls get their eyebrows done at barber shops. It looks really good. Drinking some hot tea to try to. Tatcha is a rice exfoliate and deep moisturizing cream. Cool. And it's for texture purposes. It like makes my makeup go on better, and it also helps my actives, meaning by actives I mean skincare chemicals, penetrate deeper. And that's why I shave my face. You wanna know the real reason why I started shaving my face? This sounds terrible, and I hate saying it, but I was around someone who wore makeup, right? I was around this person, I won't even say gender, but I'll just say this person. I was around this person a lot. And I would see them in different settings, and the sun, one day the sun was like beaming through, like on this side of their face, and like the sun was passing under their chin like this, and I could see like all these little like fuzzies like everywhere. And like it was like excessively excessive, and I was like, oh my gosh, do I look like that? And then I took a selfie of myself in the sun, and then I saw it on me, and I was like, no. So then I started shaving my face, and then never again. But I do know that Marilyn Monroe had really thick peach fuzz, and she would not allow any of her makeup artists to shave it off because she thought that it gave her face a glow, because it does catch the light, you know what I mean? And if you look at her in movies, she has this like very veiled glowy face, so you can make it work to your advantage, ladies. I'm never gonna tell you what to do with your hair because it's your hair, but I choose to shave mine off. And I find it helps with like dry skin too, because it's like pure exfoliation, you know what I mean? Like the razor doesn't just shave the hair, like it shaves the skin kind of too. It just makes it like really smooth. So now I'm gearing up to do my heatless curls. I always do them left to right. I don't know why, I just feel better doing them that way. Should I move you closer? Let me move you closer. Oh Lord. Come here, Putsy. Your friends are here. They want to see you. Come here. It's like I'm not getting in front of that big old white woman. I ain't getting in front of no black. And then in the back of my head, I like to do a zigzag part. That's a myth. I'm shaving my face. I shave my face for better makeup application and more deeper penetration of skincare actives. So like the chemicals that you put on your face to help your skin get better, they penetrate better. But that is a myth about your hair growing in thicker. I'm glad that you brought up that point because I feel like that's a stopping point for a lot of you girlies. But the reason that the hair appears thicker is when you shave it, you're shaving the hair all at one length. You know what I mean? And like when your hair grows on your arms, your legs, your face, your eyebrows, your hairs are not really ever one length. Like they're all varying lengths. But when you shave it all off, you're actually cutting the hair really, really short. You're not ripping it out like you do with wax or tweezers. So when it grows back very jagged and blunt, because if you look at razors microscopically, they cut it very jagged and blunt. So that's why it gives it that appearance that it's thicker, but it's really not. It's just jagged. And that's why I said, if you ever shave anything, like if you shave your arms and you're like, oh, I don't want to shave my arms no more, but I hate the way it grows back, just wax it. And then it'll grow back natural and soft again. So, but that's literally virtually impossible for a non-drug thing to make your hair grow in thicker. So, if you don't believe me, go look on any dermatologist, any medical doctor who is a dermatologist who studies the human body for years. Watch any of their TikToks, any of their YouTube shorts, any of their scholarly literary articles, please, and they will tell you the same thing. You girls know I'm always gonna keep it real. I'm always gonna keep it real, girls. Plenty of bald people out there that would love to have problems like straightener damage. Well, that's another thing, is like the days of being bald are gone. Like, if you are having hair loss, male or female, there is male pattern baldness and female pattern baldness. Go see your dermatologist. They will be happy to help you out, and they will do so cheaply. Every dermatologist that I've ever seen has always been very concerned with like how much I'm spending. Anything that they write me, they're like, hey girl, I'm gonna write it for you like this. If it's too expensive, give me a call. We can fill it through this. We can fill it through Amazon Pharmacy. We can fill it at Walmart. We can fill it here. We can fill it there. Wherever is cheapest for you, I'll send it. Most dermatologists are really, really understanding like that. So, and if you are dealing with hair loss, I feel like people forget the dermatologists also see, they also treat hair, like hair issues. So, there's no reason to have hair loss in 2025. Like, your dermatologist can give you a variety of treatments to help with hair loss. And what I learned recently is I have prescription shampoo that I get for free. It's called ketoconazole. It's bright orange. But I get it from the dermatologist, and homeboy writes it for me just right, so that way my insurance pays for it, and it's $0. So I technically don't have to pay for shampoo, which is crazy. But it's for my I have like scalp itching and stuff. That's a little TMI. But anyways, this particular shampoo also helps with like hair growth, but I don't have it for that reason. But I know that they also give it to people that have like hair growth problems. So if you're afraid of going to the dermatologist because you're afraid of spending a lot of money, you could be afraid of nothing. Because this, I'm telling you, homeboy wrote me a prescription that's $0. I rest my case. No. Okay. Let me show you how I do my zigzag part. I just used this end of I used this end of the razor, not the sharp end. I used the dull end. But I didn't blow dry my hair today because lazy. But I'm gonna use this, my favorite stuff. My hair doesn't look as good straight or in the heatless curls without this stuff. This is the No Haircut Cream by L'Oreal. It is my fave. I think I should go ahead and put it in the other side too, because like I don't want it to make my hair like super wet. I just kind of want it to like smooth it down. Oh, I forgot to do my little experiment. I forgot to tell you girls we're doing an experiment today. So let me tie this side up. I like to tie this side up that I'm not working on so I don't get confused. But I feel like we're gonna have to undo this in a second because of my experiment. This stuff smells so good. We should go some more. It's so good. Okay. So this is what I meant to do. So y'all know that I fly through dry shampoo like freaking crazy, right? Like I powder my hair like every single time I blow it dry. Like I blow it dry at night and then I powder it and then I go to sleep and then I wake up and then I straighten it on live. That's my routine that I've been doing. But by powder I mean dry shampoo. I put it on really thick when it's clean, so that way it keeps it clean because I have seborrheic dermatitis, okay? I just have like really oily hair basically. But I keep it under control because I wash it a lot, okay? But where was I going with that? Okay, so I use a lot of dry shampoo and it's expensive. You know, it's like $9 for a bottle of that stuff. Like, hello. But I was thinking back to when I was in high school and before I started using dry shampoo, I actually used baby powder and it worked pretty well. So I was like, but the thing with baby powder is if you use too much, it'll make your hair look white, which we don't want. And I was like, but what if I use the same method that I use with dry shampoo with the baby powder girl? What if we did that? You know what I mean? Because I put the dry shampoo on really thick and really heavy at nighttime, and then I sleep in it, and then all the oil comes out of my scalp, and then it mixes with the dry shampoo, and then in the morning you don't see any cast. You know what I mean? Because it's absorbed overnight. So, wait, maybe I can do this side by side. So I was thinking, I was like, what if I did that with my celebrity lookalike? I have like 15. They're hard to keep up with. Baby powder. Let me guess. The Grinch. Okay, baby powder. I don't really know. Like, I have a feeling that there's a certain amount of baby powder that I could put in my hair, and it's not gonna look good anymore. You know what I mean? Like it'll be the point of no return with the baby powder. But I love baby powder. You know who loves baby powder scents is Chloe Yasmin. Like she's always like, I was watching her today, and like she even buys like baby powder scented like drift beads for her. Is this open? This is open. Is it open? I feel like it's not open. I just want to get like an even application like I do with the dry shampoo, you know? When is it open? Okay, now it's open. Oh yeah. And I know this looks crazy, but I'm just doing an experiment. And if it doesn't work, I'll wear a hat. And again, we're going to bed. I'm not going anywhere, so it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? I might wake up with like very fresh hair and a bed that smells like baby powder, which is not a bad set of problems to have. Woo! Ew, that baby powder doesn't smell like I remember baby powder smelling. Okay. I have no idea who that is. Why baby powder? Just because dry shampoo has been getting really expensive and I go through it like that because I have super oily hair, and honestly, with the dry shampoo, it only buys me one more day where I don't have to wash my hair. Like, if I didn't put anything in my hair, I'd have to wash my hair every day. If y'all look at my live from the other night, I didn't put anything in my hair because I was too tired. And that very next day, my hair was already oily. Like, I needed to wash it again. I know. But with the dry shampoo, I can go like, if I wash my hair on Sunday, I could go like, skip a wash Monday night and like skip it Tuesday night and then wash my hair again on Wednesday. Like, I could do it that way, you know what I mean? But if I have no dry shampoo, I have to wash it every day. So, it's not even buying me like that much time. Maybe I just need to invest in a more expensive one, or just keep using my ketoconazole shampoo. My mom's gonna see this and she's gonna freaking yell at me. She's like, I told you to stop putting that stuff in your hair. Oh well, I have to do an experiment. Money's tight. Money's tight for myself and many other people, and we have to save that coin. I really want blonder hair, y'all. Part of me is like, should I just make it blonde like all over so then I don't have to mess around with highlights, because that's like really annoying. But I also know that being blonde all over will dry your hair. Like, I feel like part of the reason why my hair looks so healthy is because I still have parts of my hair that are not highlighted, you know what I mean? So like, I have like some healthy hair strands to like hold my hair together, you know? Versus if I would bleach the whole thing. I did wash my hair. My hair was washed today. My hair's clean. My hair's clean, homegirl. It's clean. I'm trying to prolong it being clean. Some of y'all need to shut your mouth and actually watch the whole live so you can understand what I'm talking about. But yeah, my hair's clean. I just washed it. Ooh. I just washed it. This stuff does not smell good. I'm gonna be buying the regular Johnson's, and it feels like grit. It feels like smooth. It feels like gritty. But yeah, homegirl, I washed my hair today. Thanks for being an active listener. This is my mom's mug. We have a mug problem in our house. We have a mug problem, we have a bowl problem. We only have 4 bowls. And there's like 8 of us. 9, maybe? Depends on who's in town, honestly. But like, I need to go back to Goodwill and get some more bowls. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. Probably not. Too busy tomorrow. I am the Grinch. Dinner with me. Can't cancel that again. Okay. Now let's get into the freaking... This is my favorite hair clip that I broke. I need to buy another one. Oh. And I'm not gonna bother with like blending out my my dry shampoo or my baby powder, because I believe that overnight my hair will naturally oil itself and it will just like go away. You know what I mean? Kind of like when I do the dry shampoo. I just want to do an experiment, because if I'm spending, like, I literally spend $10 every 2 weeks for dry shampoo. So that's like $20 a month, which is not too bad. But baby powder is like what? Like $2, $5? Like, it's a fraction of that, and it will last me way longer. So we got to see. I'm gonna use this. This is my favorite one. Herbal Essences Curl Boosting Mousse. You can get all of my hair products are linked in my Amazon storefront. Put this on the hair. And the key is get like just enough mousse in the hair, but not too much. You know what I mean, girl? I don't like the way that baby powder smells. My goodness. No, this is too big of a piece. I need to do it smaller. The baby powder actually might make these look really cool. like texture wise, you know, like might give me some full volume, so we're gonna see. I guess I didn't really do a good job of like explaining to you what I was doing, but that's fine. And then I do have errands to run and stuff to do tomorrow, so like, you girls likely won't see me. I don't know, maybe I might pop on live when I take it out, but more than likely you won't see me until later on tomorrow. I would really like to start coming on at like 12 or 1 p.m. Pacific time, but we'll see. Because my mom and I were talking, and I was like, you know, I'd really like to go live earlier. Y'all know I've been saying that. I feel like I've been saying that over like 6 months now, and it hasn't happened yet, so. Okay. No, my hair is not dirty. If any of y'all are new, my hair is not dirty, my hair is clean. But I have an oily scalp, so I'm trying to prevent the oil from happening so I can have fresher hair for longer. And I'm doing a scientific experiment, so hush. I look like a conspiracy theorist. Oh my gosh. Come on, y'all. Get your tinfoil hats on. We're going to do some conspirating tonight. Whatever you have a conspiracy tonight, conspiracy about, get yourself a snack. Sit down. We about to do some conspirating tonight. Gotta be careful what you say. I might get like the actual conspiracy theorist people. You know what I didn't know? I don't know if I should even say this. Don't talk about this. It's nighttime, and I don't give anybody freaking nightmares. But I didn't know that like aliens were a conspiracy. I thought there was like a known thing. Like it's like I don't know, like we know that it's out there, but like it doesn't bother us. I don't know, but I guess it is. I don't know, whatever. Like my mom and I had this whole conversation. I was like, what? And she was like, yeah, that's a conspiracy. And I was like, no, that's not. Like, there's no there's no extraterrestrials. And she was like, no. And I was like, what? See, I took so much science when I was in school, like so much. Like, y'all, I got an A in physics and in organic chemistry. But when you study as hard as I've studied and you get the kind of grades that I've gotten, it has the opposite effect. You think that I feel really smart? I don't. I actually feel really stupid about a variety of things. Like, I recently learned that at the bank, you have to have a license to be able to, like, give people loans. And I was like, really? I was like, you don't just kind of like put their credit in the machine, you know, like driver's license, phone number, email, okay, and then you put it in the computer, and then it tells you their credit score, like good or bad, and then you get the stamp that says like approved or deny, and that's it. I thought that's how the bank operates, but apparently it's not. Apparently it's like a lot more complex than that. Like, I was at the bank with a family member yesterday, and we had to sit down with the banker, and he was like vice president of this, he had this license, that license, and I was like, you people have licenses? Like, you know what I know? I know that the coefficient of gravity is 9.8. That's what I know. Do not ask me anything about banks, though, 'cause I have no idea. Yeah. So yes, you could actually make yourself stupider by doing well in school. So if you ever want to tell your parents why you're not doing your homework, say, well, I don't want to pigeonhole myself like this crazy girl that I watched on YouTube. I want to be well-rounded. Okay, we're going to get a dollop of this. Spread this through the hair. See that big burst of freaking baby powder that just went through the air? That was kind of nasty. I don't know, y'all. I might have to go back to my trash shampoo. Did y'all see that? I don't like the way this stuff smells. My mom's always complaining about me and my nose because I have such a good nose, girl. I can smell like anything or anyone. She's always like, "You and that nose, like I don't have that sensitive of a nose. It smells good to me." Ooh. Okay, maybe this was a bad idea. I'm not even gonna start thinking about what this baby powder smells like because I don't want to. I do not have the energy to freaking take it out. I have a 99-degree fever right now, and I do not have the freaking energy to be going back in that freaking bathtub and washing my hair. That ain't gonna happen. Okay, so basically when you do this, it's kind of like a braid where you like pick up little pieces and then you just wrap it around the thingy. And if my hair is ever like curly on live, this is how I've done it. I don't own a curling iron. Like I literally don't. Like I only own a blow dryer and a straightener. Actually, I think I have 3 blow dryers. I don't know why I have 3. I just do. I feel like family members have just come to visit or keep theirs in my bathroom. I don't know, girl. I don't know why. I don't know why they don't keep those in like the upstairs bathroom, but whatever. Ooh. Or the basement bathroom. I don't know, girl. They just keep it in my bathroom. I don't know. Oh, why? So basically, when you tie this thing around your ends, please don't make me redo this. Please, just stay nice. Just stay nice. Just stay nice, please. I'm tired. Okay. So when you wrap your ends around, I didn't explain this before. Make sure you tie the hair tie around your ends so that way your ends are wrapped perfectly around the rod. See? Like this. So they're perfectly circular. Because if they're sticking out and being crazy, they're going to curl like that overnight and you're going to have these weird kinky ends. You don't want that. Okay. And then I slide this up like this. This one needs to be like, sometimes I do this to like get it wrapped around better. And then I tie it in the back of my head. Also, I have my old bonnet to show you girls. This is the first bonnet I ever had. And I used to wear it like, jeez, I was really in a different stage of my life then. Back in like 2017. Oh, it has a little thingy stuck to it. Boing. Okay. So this is the first bonnet I ever had. Honestly, any bonnet is better than no bonnet. The TikTok snobs will try to convince you otherwise. That is just a load of crap. That is not true, girl. Some bonnet is better than no bonnet. Like it's just better for your hair to like sleep against this instead of sleeping against a pillow. But those satin pillows, those silk pillows, no. I cannot keep my head on those. I just slide off the pillow, girl. You need a bonnet. The only reason I don't like this one as much as my current one is because of this elastic that it has around it. I like this one. This is my current one. Maybe this one's gonna be a little bit tight though with my but I like this because you see this thing, it lays flat on my head. Yeah. See, I look like a pro when I wear this one. The other one is like an amateur one. You know what my family told me the other day? They were all laughing at me in my bonnet. And they were like, oh, I was watching a movie from the 1930s and they wear those things on your head that you wear. And I was like, laugh while you want. I have better hair than all of you. So I got baby powder freaking everywhere. Jesus loves you. Amen. All he wants is your heart and personal relationship. Period. Period. You see my shirt, girl? I need my Christian girls to tap in that. And make sure all my Christian girlies join my group chat. I have a group chat on my main channel page under my posts tab. Honestly, I don't know if I'm going to sleep in this bonnet or my other bonnet. This one is a little bit tight for today's purposes, but I feel like it looks better. Like it's cuter because it has the bow. You know what I mean? You could also tie this at the base of your neck. This depends. We love you. I love you too. Thank you, girls. I do want to start, I think what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start pumping out more long form videos. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to record my live and my long form at the same time. So those of y'all who like to watch me long form, you have a long form, and those who watch live, I have a live. Simple as that. And the live part will be cool because y'all will get to see the behind the scenes of me filming. So I'm looking forward to starting that. I meant to start it today, but I just was not feeling well today. I'm honestly still not feeling well. I have like this big, thick, scary cough that comes out, and it like almost sounds like a bark. So I don't know what that's about, but yeah. And my fever is 99. Did I tell you? Yeah, I think I told you. But anyways, this is my skincare and my bonnet. And today I was wearing this. Remember how I told you girls if you're not wearing any makeup, get a sheer red gloss? This is why. Be very sparing with this because if your face is completely bare, it's gonna look like a lot, but like just swipe it. Don't even redip it. And look, if you're running to school, you're running to work, you're running to, I don't know, running to McDonald's, I don't know, girl. It just gives the face like some more like life, you know what I mean? So, get you a sheer red gloss. It makes the world of difference. It looks pretty with no makeup, it looks pretty with makeup. But anyways, girl, I'm glad I'm glad that I got to get on here with you girls. I've just been super exhausted. Yesterday was a busy day, so unfortunately I missed live yesterday, so I'm glad to get on today with you girls. Make sure you stream my other lives. I've really been working hard to pump them out for you girls. So, I think I'm most proud of my Britney Spears makeup one, so make sure you girls watch that one. But Andrew on my group chat. I love you girls so much, and I will see you girls tomorrow. Bye.